Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. It is a beautiful day here in Texas. The pollen is out. The allergies are doing well. It's a beautiful day. Hey, thanks for joining me. I got a couple things I want to share with you. You see the title, The Unstoppable Economy. Probably like, what does that mean? And what does that have to do with me right now? And I'm going to share just a couple thoughts with you. If you're here, let me know. Put your name and where you're at in the comments. I got lots of good stuff to share with you today. So what's exciting about this is we are fully in, for us at Master Networks, we are fully involved and engaged in Connect season. Connect is our national conference that we do every year. Of course, we couldn't do it last year because of COVID. And so we're super excited to bring this live and virtual event together. And I'm going to actually give you a sneak peek of that today. But it's interesting, I was looking this morning as we're preparing for this event. Karen, welcome from New York. Karen will be joining us as well, virtual at Connect. So in fact, what I have in front of me as I was going through it is this right here. I'll kind of share. This is the agenda. This is how crazy this is right now. Day 1, day 2. In fact, it's 3.5 pages. Day 3, and then wrap it up there at the end of day 3. The agenda is packed at Connect. If you're going to be at Connect, go ahead and put that in the comments. Can't wait to see you all at Connect. But let me just share with you a couple things. So this morning, I'm going through as I'm preparing my keynote for Connect. I'm going to be on stage a couple of times, and I have this little book right here. This is just one of a couple. I have another one right here. This is another book. These are all. Where did I put the other one? Oh, here's the other one. I have another one right here. These are all books that I keep when I go to conferences, and I sort of keep them sequentially for years to come so I can look back and go, this is when I went to this event. I'm just looking through like some of the notes that I've taken from different things at different events. And I want to share with you a couple of quick things today that stuck out to me. And so this is the power of events. So for those of you that are coming to Connect, I'm going to share with you why that's really important. It's interesting that, as I look through all of these things, man, it's interesting. All of the people that I've met at events, all of just one key idea that I've, taken from an event that's really changed the trajectory of our business. And I can look back. It's interesting. One of these was like from 4 years ago. That we implemented, and that was changing the way we looked at our core values. And that was like 4 years ago. I wrote that down. So those are super valuable things. You will get that at Connect. And the reason why this year is so important is because of the topic, right? The topic is how to create an indestructible business in any economy. Because I want you to think back just a couple years ago. In fact, let me back up even further. I heard this from Brad Wilcox this last week. He shared it in a different context. I thought it was a great thing to think about in where we are right now. And he talked about this. He said, when they used to build boats years ago, many, many years ago, they would build a boat with one compartment. And so unfortunately, if the boat punctured and water came in, the boat would sink. And so they came up with this really amazing idea to create a boat. By the way, if you're joining me, let me know you're here. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome, Karen. Welcome others who are here. When they built these boats, they decided to build a boat with different compartments so that if a puncture happened in one of those compartments and it filled with water, they could close the rest of those compartments. Thus, that boat would not sink. And so when they designed a boat like this, one of the things that they did is they designed this massive ship with these multiple compartments, and they called it the Titanic. Right. And in fact, this ship was so ahead of its time that they deemed it the newspaper in London deemed it the unsinkable ship. Right. Well, we all know what happened. That boat sunk. In fact, I'm going to talk more about that at Connect. But one of the key things, welcome, Lene. Excited for Connect. Yeah, we are as well. It'll be good to see you there. One of the things about this ship, when they called it the unsinkable ship, I want you to think about just over a year ago, here we were in this massively productive, roaring economy. And in fact, the newspapers deemed it the unstoppable economy. the unstoppable economy. Guys, we know what happened. This invisible virus called COVID came and hit us and hit the economy. Unemployment went up. Businesses started to close. Restaurants were closing, right? With this unstoppable economy, thus the unsinkable ship. What I want you to think about is we haven't, in my opinion, in fact, that boat is just starting to tilt. It's starting to take on water. Some have jumped in the lifeboats. Some are mocking and pointing at those that were in early on. I'm telling you right now that we have not even seen the ripple yet in this economy. We are printing money faster than ever before. We've printed more money than ever before, and yet we think that all is good in the economy because we've opened back up in some areas. What I want you to know is that we're providing that lifeboat for you at Connect, and I want you to join us. And if you can't attend in person, you're not comfortable attending in person, we have a virtual live stream for you. In fact, I'm going to showcase what that looks like for you right now if I can handle the technology piece of this. Here's what I'm going to do is I am going to add this to the stream right here. So I'm going to show you what you're looking at right now is, okay, this is the platform if you decide to join us virtually. You decide to join us at Connect virtually. This is what the platform looks like. This screen right here in the middle will be the live stream. This is not a Zoom platform. This is a live stream. You will be able to see this live if you join us from wherever you are. In fact, we have a ton of people around the country that will be joining us at Connect. This platform allows you to log in to watch this. You can then hop around to these other tabs here in the virtual platform. What's super cool about this is with the platform, when you hop to a different tab, it has picture-in-picture. So you'll still be able to watch the live stream as you explore the platform. So you can then go in and see the different sessions that we have. Okay, you can see the different sessions. You can then log into those different sessions. Let me just close that out. You can see those different sessions here. You can get descriptions, who the speaker is. You can then go to those speakers, right? I can go to the speakers. I can find all of the speakers that will be at Connect, and I can learn about each of them here, right? We were learning about Matt Osborne with Operation Underground Railroad. I can click on him. I can see all about him. I can get all of the social links and even go to the fundraiser that we are running there as well. I can also then look at the exhibitors and sponsors. We don't have all of them in yet, right? I can then click on them. I can learn more about them. I can actually chat with them live, right? I can connect with them. And when they connect with me, I can then chat with a sponsor, set up a private call or session with each of the exhibitors and the sponsors. Then as far as community, I can go in and network. Anyone who's on virtual, right? I can go in and I can connect with Corey, and we can set up a direct message. We can set up a virtual call right here in the platform, a face-to-face meeting if we wanted to. So there's tons of networking, sponsors, speakers, sessions, etc. So that's what's so powerful about this platform. Luann says, I will be there. Yippee. We're excited to have you here. Guys, this is an important thing. Again, as I talk about this unstoppable economy that was reported over a year ago, and then we had COVID hit. I think, this is my opinion, and I'll share my statistical reasons for this. I'll show you some factual data at Connect. I think that we have not even seen the slightest bit of impact in the economy of what's ahead of us. Not as a fear thing, just I think as a preventative thing for each of us to do as business owners. I'm going to take you through the steps of what we looked at in our own business when COVID hit, we went into quarantine, and what we had to do to pivot and change so that we could create an indestructible business that might never impact us that way again, so we could always be prepared. I want to share that with you at Connect. I don't want you to miss out. In fact, if you'd love to join us, you can go to attend-connect.com and you can get a virtual seat for the 3-day event. It's less than $70 a day to join us for those 3 days. If you're going to join us at Connect, please make sure you put that in the comments. Would love to hear. By the way, I'd also love to know, if you're not sure who our speakers are, go to attend-connect.com, click on speakers, and you can see some of them there. Let us know who you're excited to hear from at Connect. Okay, so one of the things that's fascinating to me as I look at events, right? I just invested. One of the topics you'll hear me talk about at Connect is investing in yourself. I've invested in more coaching, more events, whether they be virtual or in person, for this year than I have ever done before, because it's something that I know that I need to continue to expand and grow myself and my business. But you know what's fascinating? Have you ever found yourself questioning whether you should invest in something, whether you should join something, whether you should get coaching, attend an event? Yet we so often don't question other purchases. I want to share a stat with you. This will blow you away. Guys, get this. Just recently, in one day, 2.5 million people, 2.5 million people in one day spent $399 to buy a PS5, PlayStation 5. $399, 2.5 million people in one day spent $399. Literally not an investment in themselves. And yet we as people, especially business people, because we're so giving and we're so service minded, that we hesitate, myself included, we hesitate to invest in ourselves. Yet 2.5 million people spent $399. Look, don't buy into the idea that you're not worth the investment. For $197, you can join us virtually, and I just showcased the platform for what it looks like to join us at Connect. I can't wait to see you there. If you're coming to Connect, whether it be in person or virtually, and you know of somebody that this message of how to create an indestructible economy, like the example of the Titanic, how to be able to see the icebergs, the troubled waters that are ahead, how to prepare for that. If you know of somebody that could benefit from that message that we will be sharing over 3 days at Connect, would you do me a favor and would you share this link with them? Would you share this video with them? Help them understand how we as an organization are focused entrepreneurs grow their business, help them create and develop an indestructible business. Would you share this with them? That would mean the world to me. If you would share this with them, I want to help more entrepreneurs build that indestructible business, to shore up around them, to build the foundations of what it takes to have a profitable business that builds legacy for them and their families. If you know somebody, then share that with them. I can't wait to see you guys at Connect. We are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks from tomorrow, we kick off Connect 2021, our 10-year anniversary. We're so excited to see you there. Join me. Guys, be well and take care.